What is up, guys? It is nighttime in the Dadmobile, and we are here for, I believe, I have the right episode pulled up, but the title will say it anyway. We are here for a watch party, a watch along of episode 380, I believe. If not, the title says it correctly, so ignore me if I'm wrong by voice. But we are here with 380, and I think we're going to be getting more of Brook's backstory, because that's what the last episode was. It was just showing the Rumbar Pirates sailing along, just being them and their merry selves, and just enjoying life. And eventually they got to the point, I think they said they were in the West Blue. And eventually they had to say bye to Laboon because he was still a baby at the time. You know, if he was the size he is now, that wouldn't have been an issue. But he was one of my downstairs neighbors has the door to the building open and just standing there chilling. If Laboon was as big as he is now, the Rumbar Pirates wouldn't have had to worry. But at the time, he was a wee bab, and he had sailed far enough away from his home, from his, what's a bunch of whales called? A pod, I believe. His pod is gone, so there's really not much else for him to do other than to just stick with the... I don't know what my... Oh, okay. That's what it is. It's people. I'm getting distracted. I am very easily distracted. But it kind of looked like my neighbor was possibly, looked like one of my neighbors is trying to get my attention, but it's just some other group of people. Anyway. Yeah, so the Rumbar Pirates had to let Laboon go, unfortunately, because it was just a battle or a journey that he was not yet ready for. And that sucks when, you're on a path and someone there is just not ready to walk it with you. And you kind of, this is a little bit more heartfelt of a reason and da-da-da. But, there's more tragic examples that a lot of us have in our lives of that very thing where, your life just moves on. And it's not necessarily out of malice or anything else. But sometimes, you just got to go on a journey without someone. And sometimes you want to bring them along. Sometimes it's better they're not there. But that parting can always hurt and it can always suck, no matter what. But regardless, that's how Laboon got left where he did. So if this next episode is more backstory, I have a feeling we're going to see the bits of Brook actually getting stuck on the island or in the Florian Triangle, because it's a backstory. It's One Piece. It's a backstory. What else do I really got to say? But I'm definitely ready to hear a little bit more about the beginnings of our new crewmate. And I'm trying to see if I can get this to be any better, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. Regardless, I am not the star of this show. The episode is. It is a watch party, so we're supposed to watch it together. That's the whole point. So, it doesn't matter that you can't really see me. I am not the star of the show. There will not be any audio or video anywhere on the screen, unfortunately. I do not feel like playing copyright games with corporate conglomerates. So, we just watch the episode together. It says watch party, so I'd imagine you want to watch it too. And sometimes you just really need a friend, because it's dangerous to go alone. The whole anime is, I think this last week, episode 1167. That's a lot. That is a lot of episodes. So, yeah, it is time to continue our journey. So, hopefully you got it pulled up by now. Let's get it started. Let me get right past the nonsense with the Funimation, Funimation or whatever, toy animation, both the logos. Ready, 3, 2, 1, start. Bop, ba, bop, 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 bop. I have looked forward to this all day because I've had a very long day. This last weekend was Father's Day, and I'm not going to lie, my Father's Day was a little less than spectacular, let's say. Spent most of yesterday with my kids, which was nice. And it was raining, so it was kind of a lazy day. But went over to my parents for some dinner. It was overall pretty good day. Overall, pretty good. But there was a lot left to be desired. And then today I basically left the house at 9:30 at night, didn't get back till like 7:30 at night, or 8:30 in the morning, or 9:30 in the morning, got back 7:30 at night. 10 hours. I spent way too much of that time driving. I spent at least 6 hours of those driving. Maybe closer to 4.5. I had to do a little bit of the math. That Ace and Blackbeard fight. That was a good fight. That was cool. It's amazing how much Ace leads so much of this show in terms of his presence, his energy, even when it's just in the intro song. He's just always there as like this omni-force. Sanga Si! Dai Kaizoku Jidai. There we go. Yep, and here they promised. I hope you heard that. Wait for us. Bing Sake, the song that connects the past and present. I mean, it seemed to be a renowned pirate song back then, and it seems to be one now. I can't tell if the way they made it seem if Brook actually is the one who made it, though. Like, it kind of didn't seem like it, but also seemed like it, but kind of didn't seem like it. So even this place without Gecko Moria was already just horrendous. And there was probably so much optimism at first. Like, we're just stuck. We'll figure it out. Damn. I feel like Brooke would be always emotional. I don't think that's what's the phrase while drinking? Maudlin? Never mind. This is before the Florian Triangle. I thought those tornadoes they were talking about were a part of it. I just connected by what we were looking at. Oh, wait. Damn. He's still captaining in his sick fever dreams. Disease is one of the worst. Someone that strong will just fade in front of you. Mm-hmm. 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 Jesus Christ. He's tripping balls on loneliness. Damn, and for a little while they continued on in his honor. We don't even get the normal music on the outro. With that fucking Six Flags music. kind of cute to make a recording for him. I feel like I've heard this song a little too much lately for this to have the proper punch that I kind of want it to. I do like how this is just a well-known pirate song. Mm-hmm. Oh, the little baby. Damn. And did he die at his piano? There we go. That was a really sweet episode. And like I said, I'm kind of glad that it's a song that just seems to be like the pirate song. Like in the universe. So I am still kind of confused. Someone's alarm is going off. I am kind of confused as to how everything went with regards to the Florian Triangle. Were they trapped in the Florian Triangle first, or I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how that went. Did Brook just get caught there after his body came back? I thought they were already in it. So I thought, or was Gecko Moria and his crew? No, because they were there for 50 years. Maybe it was just random pirates they lost to. I don't know. There's a little bit that I don't understand, but regardless, to see after all of that Brook get to have a crew again and to be able to once again go on his mission to see his friend Laboon is very sweet, especially because, I mean, with the rest of his original crew dead, that's the only thing he's got, you know? Hopefully that tone dial isn't like a one-time use thing, because I know some of the dials are, so I wouldn't want that to be a one-time use thing, unless what he did instead was record, now this bar of people singing it again as like, the start of something new. I don't know. Or wait, no, he wanted to present the old one to Laboon. So it can't be. It can't be one-time use. Not that that's really an important detail, but I'm enjoying getting to know about Brook. Brook, Frankie, and Robin were the three characters of the crew whose backstories I wasn't really as familiar with. So it's nice to get a lot of these details that, obviously I knew even before going in that he had an old crew, but, I didn't know all of these details. I didn't know about Captain Yorkie dying from a disease and then the crew just carrying on, his memory and wishes after that. That was pretty sweet in both senses of the word. Both as in sweet, awesome, and also sweet as in aw. But yeah, I will be back on Friday, hopefully, for episode 381. So till then, y'all, peace.